Well done. Mouse, purse, welcome in, homies. Cloud computing homework's killing you with boredom. There's, nope. You're over there. I was gonna say, how was that completely wrong? Wrong height. Alright, so we are changing this out for a new and improved one, and it's actually one block shorter. I forgot about that. That'll be nice. This should be more reliable in terms of only outputting the correct stuff. Did you put the Lynxy dead one first? Just remove a lot of this. The song makes you dead. In a good way. Okay, fair enough then. Oh, it's the first song, one of the first ones for Millennium. That's fair enough then. I forgot bone meal. I do have to put bone meal in that, otherwise it will put the thingy, which I do not want. I don't think I have bone meal. Do I even have bone blocks? Do not. I could put shears in there. No, that would be some strength to. That was work. It was alright. A little slow, but I'll take that for the most part if I can. Tomorrow will be interesting because I got to do one of the monthly reports tomorrow, so that takes a while. But yeah, for the most part, it was good. I can't complain. You went to uni today? I got bored. Yeah, no, I feel that. F Obsidian, that's all. Yeah, I was gonna do something with that, and when I got there, you were already done with it. So I was like, oh, okay, well, never mind. Not bored. Soon TM with finals coming up. Yeah, those are a bit stressful though. So many apps recently, dude. It's crazy. Like you close one and then like 15 more fucking appear. Yeah, we're back at the end project for a little bit, probably. At least maybe until we get some new bolts to make. I really want to get the bolt network done. Well, the code is 00, but it's not encoded yet, so it's not going to work, and you can't leave anywhere because it'll just send you right back. So we're waiting on G-Thons for that. Bolt network is love. Bolt network is life. True. For G-Thons. I just want that project done, man. Yeah, it'll still be 00. That was one of my main, I guess, stipulations you could say about new MS code. Like, I don't care how you do it or how you have to do it. Just make it 00. So. I did just make a mod channel stuff purse that I did hopefully put all the things correctly. So that it sends those things there instead. I click subtract. You want me to really add a geode one? That's like 15,000 blocks or some shit, is it not? Yeah, I did first. I mean, I don't think Bolt Boy will lose their mind. I think we'll lose our mind making that. Discord notice turned on worked for you. Nice. I mean, to be fair, Purse, there is a lot of Discord channels in there. That's why I try to make separate categories when I can. So that if you don't care about it, you can just collapse the whole thing. Well, at the end build, yeah. Probably where a lot of people may have stumbled into the stream because it's not my normal type of stuff. So, like, if you don't like the technical things all too much, you probably wouldn't have seen me until you saw, like, this or whatever. DJ started it off like this today. I don't know why this just looks cleaner up top. I mean, because it kind of is. It just looks like it's more compact because it like uses more space, doesn't have like empty dead space. Yeah, they're about halfway. Crazy. I guess we're gonna just mine out the side bits. We don't have instant mine deep slates. I guess we'll have to wait for that until we do that, because that's gonna be miserable without it. It's our new, or not a new, but our slime farm area. It was up here with Y0, obviously, before we updated, but now we're bringing it down to Y64, and Max has taken the reins of skipping. Stop being lazy, made a fly machine that will bud the dust for you. Gotcha. But yeah, we bombed out the terrain, not the terrain, but the floor that we had here, and we'll just remake it down there. I don't know how I'm going to redo the decoration, but that's a problem for another day. But yeah, that's the dust update skipper that we need now compared to the suppressor, which is like a bunch of rails beforehand. Just a little bit of dust, nothing too crazy. Insane amount of dust. It's kind of an understatement how much that thing needs. Yep, we'll see how it goes. Gather materials, the hardest item you're gonna get for a deco? I mean, depends what you mean by, like, hardest, though. Because, like, none of the items that I had to get are, like, really, I guess, hard. It's just tedious and a long process. Because, we have the farms for pretty much everything. Ah, shit. Just don't fall off. That's fine. Yeah, that works. Guess I'm gonna figure out if I lost anything here eventually. DJ suffering? Huh? Oh, can I get it? do be pulling you out of lurk and to the stream every time. Hope you're doing well, Dobies. Welcome in on me. Have I been right now? We'll be working on some decoration in a wee bit. Placing just a little bit of blocks. Again? Man. That's the wrong thing. Go this way. Not with that. Car's jamming up. Forget that compared to anywhere else. Like I would have. Nope. Right, 4 more to go. And then we've upgraded all of the slate clears so we can actually get the building. I don't know what one I'm going to build though. It's like I only wanted to. Just I always wanted to build one of those Venators, so I did that up front. So I mean the buildings themselves are pretty close to being all the same. So we'll just have to just pick one and go with it. I might go over here just because Alex or somebody did this bottom section here, so we can actually like start doing the building part rather than just like a bunch of pillars. But we'll see. We'll see. A little bit more redstone and we'll be done. This upgrade definitely has been needed because it's been so annoying to have to like constantly lose boxes because the machine just doesn't want to function. This one says it works with random box input time and intervals, so we'll see if that's actually the case. And if not, I guess we're gonna just have to not have that, which will be annoying, but I guess like every occasion you'll just have to stop if you want. And look through the boxes that you have and get them out of there if they're empty. I mean, I guess you'll do that anyway once you do what's it called when you combine the boxes. So you gotta cycle less. What is that? That's an empty box. You buffered an empty box? I think this design does buffer empty box, but I'm not worried about that. I couldn't care less, to be honest. If an empty box sits in the output, or the... Is it? I guess it's considered an output. The trash output. So I just burn, or just chuck it into the void. There's no sense in me storing. There's too many for this project for me to care about storing the boxes. It would get out of hand very quickly. And surprisingly, this powering that block, powering that note block with a dropper vader doesn't cause any issues from what I've seen. Which is interesting. But I guess because it clocks the thing a little bit extra, it just makes it so like a box won't get stuck there or something. I don't know. Two more. I guess if this one goes well, I will ship this one out into the public archive. I guess I'll make a mini one as well. That doesn't have all the extra storage if you don't need it, because if you don't need it, then it's kind of pointless to make the larger one. Alright, one more. Wrong way. Oh, not that. Dunzo. Somehow have more items than I started with. What is this? Probably damn, the hangar, I think? Was that fully done? It is. It's going to be a lot of blocks. Holy shit, those rings. He's singing her heart out over there. Goated song, so fair enough. Um, does this work with Voxy on? I do have quite a few bangers for sure. It's not. And I need to be. there's still that much stone in that single layer? Oh, we're gonna do multiple trips per layer here if that's the case. Oh my. What was this? Back top hangar tower. Oh. Do I want to build it last or it's my own directions. I can change that. Back top. False boxes, yeah. So far, so good. Oh, I see why I said build last. Holy fucking boxes. That means this thing has over 4 double chests worth of boxes of blocks to be placed. That this subregion's not getting done anytime soon. Good lord. I'm just watching the original storage system video from 4 years ago. Yeah, it's just the LGS a little bit better. I mean, Dazi put that together for us because I literally knew nothing about storage tech at that time. I still don't know a lot. But I think just tech has just gotten better overall since that system. And we made some pretty questionable design choices, to say the least. Oh, there's Tate. I think making your own would be nice to change stuff. Oh, yeah, 100%. I don't think a bulk needs loaders. I hated that about the old system. Absolutely hated that. Because if like you emptied the bulk slice, you had to go to the chest hall or whatever else you had it. If you emptied the chest hall, then you had to go grab boxes on the bulk. It was just so stupid. I hated it. To me, if we're put in, now that I'm thinking about it like now compared to how I did earlier, if you're put in an item in bulk, you don't need to have that loader down below be accessible or whatever. There's just like zero need for that. It's going in bulk storage. You have enough of it to not care about like less than a shulker box of materials always being inaccessible to you for that. Fuck, this guy has been blocked 3 times since he's... Okay, so it looks like the Discord one went to the right section now. Purse. So that should work now, fine. Well, I mean, yeah, we just have a lot of blocks, so like, it doesn't matter if we like use it frequently. It's just the fact that we have such a large quantity. Like, I'm not worried about a single thing. Like, if I have a shulker box buffer, I'm not worried about it. It's such a better quality of life for me to not have that thing be in a different location of the storage, just so I can access those items at any time if I care about it. And shulkers of items in bulk, I mean, at that point, I wouldn't even make a full bulk storage, just make it an accessible haul and classify that as your bulk. You don't need a bulk storage if that's like all you're gonna have. An accessible box loader could, or a box haul has around space for like 200,000. Most of the time, at least the one I used has space for like 200,000 in boxes. Where am I missing? See it. Hello? Place it, thank you. Octo halls? What the hell is that? You're telling me you want 8 halls instead of 4? Somebody called that an octo hall. Okay, I mean, that's just a regular chest haul to me with just 8 items per slice, but I guess people will make names up for anything nowadays. I don't know. This looks good so far, though. Not seen any false thingies. You hate finals? I think everybody hates finals first. Yeah, I think it is Tweaker more. Yeah, auto collect materialist item. I have true summary. Yeah, just item true. That's it. I'm gonna stress test this. I mean, yeah, I also made a video on it too, but here is where I got the idea from. This is the only problem, though. It's a lot of boxes. This scale. I probably explicitly should have split this one into 2 different subregions, but... Yep, no false outputs. I've kind of been spamming this thing. Alright, I might have to get the more niche items just to put as a box on the side, because this is ridiculous. Alright, I'm finding it. Oh yeah, I can't be asked. Oh, it's sitting in the 3rd thing. That's going to be there fucking forever. Skipping, taking the flying. You weird. I can't fly correctly. Like my rocket just like dies instantly. You probably have high ping, so links server, I would assume too, yeah, with where you are compared to where that's probably hosted. Try to fly and get pushed back. That, I think, would be a server config thing where they have, like, flying disabled in the config. To fix that, they just, well, not really fix, but, like, to help with that, they just have to enable flying on the server properties file. Should limit the cases where that happens, but they probably won't because they want, I guess, that there in case people start hacking or whatever. High ping problems. Sedge. Disconnected because offline, I can only imagine. You did, Tuxie? Recommended? So many totems pop because of that. I can see that too, for sure. Let's say 6,000 stone. No fucking wonder this subregion has so much stuff. It's a single layer, brother. Definitely miss not having to fly to everything. That was really nice, and doing the vendors and whatnot, it was all connected. Witch farm gathering resources. Squid farm for black dye. Weather rose farm when you have a shulker full of roses at your base. I mean, it kind of depends. It's nice to have both, though. Because then you can use the wither roses mainly for a farm if you need it. Me personally, I would like the squid farm more. Because being on a server, I don't have to turn the op switch off just to run that. Whereas with the squid farm, I can just run it no matter what. And it's not really an inconvenience to anybody. Obviously, run a single player, that makes no difference, but I am definitely server minded rather than single player anymore. Madilla with a rose farm. That's yeah, I guess that's one way to do it now. I don't know, I just prefer like a completely safe wither cage than trusting those ones with the, well, when I say completely safe, I just mean I trust the bedrock more than anything. So those wither cages that are just out and about without bedrock, I'm kind of like, I'm iffy on that. Yeah, that's Leroy. With the I at the end, not a Y though, but yeah. Herm didn't ask. Okay. Got sassy purse today. Yes. Okay. I guess I know what I'm dealing with now. Why do I have one slab? I don't know why I have one slab. I think I see it. Throwing sass around like it's confetti. Gotcha, gotcha. I yawned because you did. See, normally it's the other way around. But I guess this time is different. Not this time. Guess so. I forgot how soothing this was just to do this. I should just carry boxes of stone with me at this point for this build, this section. Otherwise it's going to take forever having to go back just to get stone. Let me carry like 5 boxes. I think I need like stairs or something. Magenta wool and stairs. I really don't need the wools, but I guess I might as well place them. No, nope, I can't be asked. Purse jamming. I don't like doing these circles. It's not fun. Why am I going all the way around? This is a purse song too. No, nothing. You didn't say. Oh, mouse jamming. These circles are not fun to make even with this easy place first thing turned off. And the rest of the thing is circles. All the buildings are circles. Wanted to tax you for a car you didn't have. What? That makes sense. Not at all. They got it fixed in the end. Well, that's good at least. I'm assuming we're still around the 1.4, 1.5 million place, so like 2 million or something. We haven't really touched this in a while since we started working on the bolt network so consistently. I'm just doing it right now in the meantime because Juthons is working on the other expansions, you can call them, I guess, at the moment. So I don't really have anything else to do, or I could go mine at the geo perimeter right now. I guess I could start another perimeter, but I don't really want to do that in the meantime. To get back to your Star Wars deco, there's a little left to it, but got side quested a lot. No, I get that. I made an upgrade to the box cycler the start of stream. It's more reliable now to not output false false boxes that aren't empty anymore. Using a different is full checker thingy. This one actually seems to be random input safe. Well, I know I get that for sure, Max. Dropper elevator seems reliable as well. I was worried about the dropper elevator not being reliable this time, but seems to be. No, yeah, for sure. You can't overdo it. I guess that box didn't want to live anymore. It just fucking yeeted itself off the existence. I mean, the trenchers aren't making your life any easier. WRLD, brother. Are you trying to piss me off, DJ? I mean, right now we have, what, Slime's open, but Max is taking the reins of that for right now. I mean, I could start doing the deco floor for that. If I wanted to. Or rewiring the nether side of the collection. They just break. Well, that's interesting. I mean, we have a lot of projects open, I guess you could say, but quarries have been put on pause because the design I wanted to use with the trenchless, the side trenchless uh, vertical duper quarries, it's not reliable in oceans at the side, so I can't really use that. And the only way I continue with that is if I make the side trenches with the 3 wide Chronos trenchers, but then I gotta prep so much area. It's like annoying. Because I chose this area because I didn't need to make side trenches. Geode this build, the bolt network, general mob farm or raid. I don't know which one's going to be there. Likely general mob farm. That perimeter is completed. Terra die is completed perimeter, but I don't have deco for that yet. Same with the general mob farm or whatnot. Shulker would be tedious with working with Shulkers. Whiskey needs another perimeter, and I can't be asked to do that right now. Trial chamber needs an area picked out. Diorite, granite, andesite farm needs an area, and another perimeter plus an overworld perimeter. Slime's just upgrading, and so like a lot of are open, but like we aren't really like actively working on a lot of them. No, I love those 10x trenchers, Max. I'll never use anything else. I'd rather babysit that thing than have to worry about anything else. It's so worth it. Fault of Libenica verifier cannot tell you accurately the lava sources. When you have a Libenica verifier for the trenches that includes lava, are you like pre-clearing out the liquids or something? I mean, yeah, I saw Max. I don't really personally see the benefit of the end gate, but oh, the area selection or the area analyzer or whatever the hell it's called. I mean, getting stuck to the wall is kind of a skill issue, to be honest. I've used Carrie's 8x trencher, I've used a 10x trencher. I've, knock on wood, never had that. The war borders messing with that Medica. I'm not surprised. There's a small chance. I mean, I guess. I don't know, man. I feel like if I'm just babysitting it, like, the only way I would have an issue is if there's water, like, the first, or, like, the first few blocks of the trench, that if it's coming back and it exposes it, and you don't pause it in time, but, like, either way, like, then again, like, you're gonna have to manually mine the blocks anyway, so, like, you're already gonna be down there, and if you miss water, it's kind of, I don't know, second nature to me to check the walls. Maybe because I was so used to it with the 8x trencher, I always had to do that. Because sometimes it wouldn't be perfect. You had to, like, just babysit that as well. So like I've already been used to having to check that. So I guess if you're not looking for it, then you won't see it. But I feel like I'm very experienced when it comes to that. Which is why I guess to me it feels unnecessary to have. Because like I already look out for that to begin with. I mean, I'd probably use Carrie's trenchers for like, if I had to guess, like 20 perimeters so far or something. Whether that's the 8x or the 10x combined. So I think for the most part I'm chilling if I'm the one doing it. Look at how tired doing building like this makes me. I'm not having to think about redstone the whole time. So I feel like I don't know, my brain's not doing a whole lot. Like I could drift off to sleep right now. Yeah, we used to use when the Chronos trenchers first came out, they were pretty much the best out there at that point. So I used them for quite a number of perimeters. They were really helpful for the passive mob farms because they were like 530 perimeters and like jungles, um, and like just annoying terrain to make regular trenches in. But they got pretty annoying very quickly with all the prep work that you needed to do just to AFK. Not allowed, no sleep, learn from you. What the hell? They are good only on paper when it comes to Overworld. They work on paper? Surely heavy modified paper. There's no way. Sleep is for the weak and employed people? Well, I'm part of the last one there. Trust me, I wish I didn't have to sleep. Most things work on paper if it's configured properly. I mean, yeah. But most people or servers that have paper don't configure it for redstone. They just configure it for whatever possesses their brain to just fuck redstone entirely because they don't understand it. I just don't understand how those things are still popular for people to use. Like, yeah, our server does so much better because we don't allow half the fucking game to function as it should. Obviously, things are going to perform better. I mean, I just don't like servers that have that many people. They keep canceling the testing session? The hell? Four chunks in distance. The hell is the point of even playing the game, brother? Good lord. Four chunk, yeah? I can't see 2 feet in front of me. That's a fun way to play the game. Oh, it's a government thing. Well, yeah, at least you're in uni now, so... Yeah, man, I hope eventually it goes well, though. Instead of just having it to be canceled over and over again. This is so much stone. Any more layers of this? Oh, the fuck out there? Holy fuck, look at that layer. The top isn't much better. Oh, why did I choose this building?
Hello there.
Oh, there's the nerd. How you doing again? Appreciate the raid, homie.
Wow.
I mean, kinda, Max. Kinda not. It was the person on Planet Minecraft. Nobody on the server designed it. Gopers, appreciate the 2 months, homie. How the hell has it already been 2 months if you subbing? The lore of the dance? I don't know, it's a cutie mode, I guess. One other section, the mountain dome. Affiliate puggies. You feel like you lived a whole year in these 2 months? That's fucked up. You're saying just time just flies by, huh? Okay. I see how it is. Better if it was 1 year. Damn, you really just want to fly by time of knowing me, huh? If you hate me, you can just say it. I mean, you don't gotta, like, put it through these, encoded messages. What's this 3-year time frame for the US for you to travel here? Is it just like a random time that you guys made up, or is it just like a particular reason behind it? That's when he graduates college. Gotcha. I might try to get one more layer done today. Might end a little bit early. Since I have been going a little bit late these past few days. Of walls. That in the offering.
Emotional damage.
No, bro. Why do we have emotional damage? Who did it? Good morning. I mean, I guess it is morning for you. That's true. Oh, was the nap? You taking naps around here? It's a little too empty. It's kind of normally how my streams are, I ain't gotta lie to you. Especially before you and Killian, they were pretty desolate. Do a lot of tedious stuff like this, so it's not the most entertaining things. Bolt networking stuff with the trunk load and line, like it's pretty engaging for the most part. But this is just like just placing blocks, you get me? You're entertained. We got somebody. I don't know. I'm normally pretty quiet for the most part. But I can like bounce off other people's energy for sure. I don't know, I'm a little bit tired for some reason. Like extremely tired. You missed this build? I feel like you'll always be attached to it since like this is like the first thing you like ever saw me do. So like even when it's done, you'll be like every time I go here you'll feel that way. Not allowed. If you can do it 2 times in a week, I can do it. Fair is fair. You get me? What you erming for, Achillian? Huh? Nerd? See, the funny part here is like he can't call me a nerd back. More stone to place. I don't think we'll hit 500,000 today. Should I try doing sections instead? Should I go like this? Let me turn this off or on. Let me try doing this for a layer and see how it's this feels instead. I don't even think it's gonna be like my top 3 place block after this. Somehow I've placed 600,000 white concrete. Million black stained glass, almost 1.1 million regular stained glass, and almost 2.6 million black concrete. I think I use that block a little bit too often. Almost 500,000 slime. Do you think I do a lot of perimeters, right? 500,000 slime blocks placed. 53. I don't even know where you would have gotten 53 from. Maybe it was the bolt network? But no, there wouldn't have been stone in the bolt network. Unless it was on the rail curver for some reason. I have no idea. You sleepy too there, Mouse? Or is that for me? Do I like this better? I feel like I kind of like doing this better. I ain't gonna lie to you. At least with a circle. It's for you. You drank a monster and you're sleepy. I feel like that's me sometimes with caffeine. Like sometimes it just does the complete opposite. I don't feel like they help me either. I feel like it's just like a necessity that I'm just like addicted to. 800 megs of caffeine today? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense why you're crashing them. Maybe EP, but you're vibing. There's enough. Unfortunately, I won't be here for much longer. I have decided I'm going to go and end after this layer today. A little bit early, but it'll probably be like half an hour, maybe, by the time I'm done this circle. Or like half an hour early. But we'll be back here tomorrow. I'm gonna gonna be trying to stream every single day. You gotta edit the video, so someday I'll have to worry about that. I think I have 2 time lapses maybe to condense down, so get a bit of time for that. The first stream you're able to stay the entire time. It happens a lot. A lot of my audience is not US based. It's very surprising. And like this time slot is like the absolute worst for them. But it's like the only one I could realistically do. With the job and everything, with the time zone I'm in and the job that I have. US based, if this is a good time, just college, no, I get that for sure, man. This is so much better than doing the thing I was doing before. I don't know why I like doing this better, but... If this is a square or something, I would probably not be doing this, but because it's a circle, it changes blocks so many different times. It's tedious to do the other way. You're usually awake. It feels like you're in Australia to me, because, like, I won't see you, like, log off until, like, 5 o'clock when I wake up sometimes. And I'm like, damn, brother's been at it all night. Well, I know where you are, but I'm saying, like, it feels like you're the complete opposite time zone to me. With how much you get done and whatnot when I'm not here. First, doesn't complain about most things, and I can see that for sure. Still need to take your makeup off. Isn't it like 4 in the morning or something? It is. You gotta take it off and put it right back on. You always don't take your makeup off till later? Yeah, fair enough. You start at 12 tomorrow, might skip uni, who knows? But you always forget to do it. Don't have a fixed work schedule. A lot of your friends are not sleeping either. I mean, that makes sense then, for sure. There's times where I wanted to, like, just, like, get home from work and just, like, go to bed, like, just change it up entirely. And then, like, I would, you know, wake up whenever in the morning, and, like, that would be, like, my time or something, instead of just having, like, a regular night schedule, but I just feel like it would be so completely different that I would not like it over time. He worked all throughout uni. It's nice to have 2 months off. No, that's definitely valid for sure. I worked all throughout high school. Every day. It was very draining. I wanted to, though. It's pretty much the only way I can get stuff for myself. How you doing, Hex? Welcome in, homie. Because I thought the name looked familiar. With the Killian calling me a nerd, I think it would be from that person. He kept his word. Bit. And confusion. Oh, yeah. It's a nerd everywhere, man. Not just here. There's no fine print. You sent an email asking for your job back over the summer. What is it? Just a summer job? Movie theater over the summer? I gotcha. Wow, the building actually trying to take shape, even though it's just a slab full of fucking stone. Nothing wrong with being a nerd unless you're first. Well, that's messed up. You might belong into someone. Someone tell you you're oblivious. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, at least we made some noticeable progress today. Even if it's just a giant stone slab for the most part. But yeah, this subregion I think is like 400,000 blocks or something, so it'll be quite a bit of stuff until we're actually done that one, so that will be the largest subregion knocked off once we do get that done. So we shall see. A little bit of a short stream today. And I'm going to just end it off here. Bit of a short one, but we should be live tomorrow working on some more stuff. Wow, 2 days in a row, bees, to get a good night squishy instead of a good night Skittles. Are you sure you're okay? You're boring? Absolutely not. No. Complete opposite, bees. Not even close. Mouse, Max, Achillean, Purse, homies. Have a good night, my dudes. We should be live tomorrow with some more stuff on the Nether. I'm so used to being in the Nether. It's unreal. In the end, with the end build. But, yeah. Good night, day, everyone. See you dudes all later.